malshine, the same. Burberry scars, stripping Perry on, living like a comet, moving amongst the stars. $100,000 sports cars, silk massage, menage a trois. Yes, I've been a boss. Sauntering, Major D staying flabbergasted. I asked about the size of an infant's casket.
All right, what's up, everybody? Before we get this shit going, immediately right off the rip, I want to say happy 73rd birthday to the one, the only, the legendary Nature Boy Ric Flair. We might be peppering some shit in about Nate throughout the episode here, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I am the lunatic fringe of podcasting, the South Philly psycho, the soundboard by God extraordinaire, the jack of all trades, the master of none, your boy D.O.L. And of course, joining me is the First Lady of Top Rope, the presidential hopeful, the whole ass vibe, the ninth wonder of the podcasting world, because we don't treat her like a woman, but we damn sure don't treat her like a man. Yes, she is the one, the only, Grandma Wendy!
Viva la raza! If you're not cheating, you're not trying. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Mama said that.
Ooh, not too long. Not too long. We'll get shut off.
You always say that, and we're still here.
We're here. We're here.
Speaking of which, the man to the right of me is the founder of Top Rope Wrestling Talk. He is the high class Mark. He is, without a doubt, the biggest MJF Mark you will ever meet. He is also the salt of the earth of podcasting and the pock of this death triangle. He is the one, the only, the high class one. Bruce. I'm still holding it.
Yes, I am.
And he knows it.
Yes, I sure do.
I missed
Holy
a chunk
hell.
of the intro, guys. I'm sorry. I jumped right into that. I don't know what happened.
Holy Jesus.
Back it up. We're starting over. Everybody get off camera.
We're here. We're doing this.
Mary Mother of God, what an amazing, crazy ass effing week of wrestling it has been.
It really has.
Really?
We've got so much stuff to talk that we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna talk about TK's big announcement. You know, we got a lot of Dynamite stuff that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the Bullet Club, and we've got February's edition of Wrestler or Fan tonight. So that is also coming up. But first things first, I got this new segment that I kind of thought of. It's called So That Happened. Is their base? Yes, so that happened. They're tweets that have come out from. It's almost like a wrestler or fan thing. These are tweets that have come out from fans or a wrestler that you're just like, oh, that just happened. That shit just happened. You know,
That occurred.
I guess that's the thing. That just happened.
Exactly. And a couple of them are pretty good talking points, but I'm gonna get the first one out of the way, and this is because, you know, I love Wendy and she's a really good friend. This one's just for her.
You're about to get thrown under a bus.
Oh boy.
So At Bovada official tweeted, "Name a sport people don't know exists." And the Iron Sheik replied, "Beating the fuck out of Hulk Hogan." That
Hey.
shit just happened.
Now, to be fair, okay,
To be
We-
fair.
that shit happens every day. Iron Sheik says that every day. And that's why I love him. Sheiky, baby. Right next to Flair. Sheiky, baby. It's just, fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Put him in
Right?
the clutch, humble him, break his back.
So this shit also happened on Twitter over the last week from Irish Wrestling Entertainment. Yes,
I love those
follow
fucking
them.
guys.
We
We follow those guys.
Yeah, that's true. We do follow them. Apparently, none of these former world/universal champions are good enough to be in the world title match at WrestleMania, and the names go as listed. Bobby
Okay.
Lashley, we know he's hurt
He's
now.
injured.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Big E, Kofi Kingston,
Well, yeah.
Seth Rollins,
That
Randy
hurt.
Orton,
Fuck him.
Edge, Kevin
Okay.
Owens, Finn Balor, The
Hmm.
Miz, Rey Mysterio, Sheamus,
Wendy and I are like,
and Dolph. But I mean, if you think those names that I just listed have all held either a world championship, a WWE championship, or the universal title,
mhm.
but none of them are good enough to be in a world title match at WrestleMania.
I'm
They
telling you,
have to
man.
have champion versus champion.
The one that hurts me is Seth Rollins. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah!
I even said that. I know you guys did not watch the Chamber, let alone the review that Nick and I did over the weekend. But I said that on that show too. Like the way they did Seth Rollins was absolutely fucking dirty.
Mhm.
Like I get Bobby was injured, so they didn't let him into the Chamber, and he kind of lost his title without even getting a hand on anybody. But
Yeah.
Seth Rollins takes one F5 and he's done. Anybody remember that this dude is the Beast Slayer? That he took like 2 and 3 and kicked out in that same span.
Yep.
They did that
But-
boy
but
dirty,
apparently-
especially after Rumble. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. What'd you say? My bad.
No, but apparently, fuck all that noise. He's not good enough for it. He's not good enough for it.
Bullshit.
no, but like,
He
How
beat
do
both
they-
the motherfuckers in the main event.
how do they give up on? How do they just turn their head on Big E and give up on him like that? They
Oh, 'cause you know.
turned. No, they gave him a joke of a title run, and then they said, "You know what? Screw you. You're a comedy
back
act.
to the New Day."
Go back to the New Day with Woods and Kingston."
You've just been Kofi'd.
Which-
Go away.
Which I mean, it's not a bad thing. I always liked the three of them together, but Big E is still a world championship material.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
he just held the title.
How many times?
How amazing would Brock Lesnar versus Big E actually be in a one-on-one match where they can go out
Right.
there and have a match together?
Right when they
And not,
when they
and
just
not
got
be
their
15 seconds.
when they just got their hands on each other in that 5-way at day one, it was beautiful. So to have the two of them actually throw down would be great, but that would be like actually having Brock and Bobby throw down just the two of them. We can't do that. We got to have multiple men and swerve fuckeries and all this other shit.
If it was booked to, what's the word I'm looking for? If it was booked logically and not Vince McMahon style, yeah, that would be fucking amazing. But because we know who's doing the booking, we know it's to appease one person and one person only. And therefore,
Mhm.
even if we got a great match like Brock versus Big E, it would be what? Oh shit. And Brock
Mhm.
winning that match. And Big E made to look like a fucking child.
And to this very day, Roman Reigns still makes Vince McMahon's like geriatric cock wriggle, so he gets everything.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't know why.
I haven't known for years.
that guy.
That's
I don't
that's
get
what
it. I don't get it.
that's where like Devin comes in.
I guess,
Clark Street.
yeah.
That's where they can explain that. I cannot tell you. He can't.
I mean, he
Don't
can
look for
explain
that
it-
explanation
he
here.
can
You ain't gonna
explain
get it.
until He can explain it till he's blurple in the face. I still don't get it.
My
don't
best
either.
explanation I've already given. He makes Vince's cock go like this. And Vince is 70 some years old, so he gets pushed
So
all day,
So-
every day.
so this shit also happened.
Uh-huh.
Macho Beard for Life on Twitter. He tweets, Bullet Club can be cool again in AEW. AEW can be BC's Lazarus Pit.
Okay.
Basically
Fancy.
saying, yeah, it's a fancy way of saying that he believes AEW will revive the Bullet Club back to the Kenny Omega Young Buck days.
I could see that. I could see that.
No, that's what I mean. Like, yes, Biggie deserved a longer title run. I agree with that. What's up, Nikki? We were just talking about you. It's just. I'm sorry. Did I miss a meeting? When was the Bullet Club not cool?
It wasn't that they weren't cool. It's they literally fell off the face of the earth after Kenny and the Bucks left. There's no denying it. New Japan
Yeah.
even kind of fell off the
Like, we
radar of
just
the United
answered-
States.
We just answered the stable question last week, and I think we all kind of agreed that, like, the Bullet Club, Modern Factions, top. Like, the top. At least currently the top. Maybe the top Modern Faction of all time, of all of them. And all of a sudden they're not cool?
I don't think that it's not that they're not cool or not over or whatever. I think it's just depending who's in the stable at the time, it kind of like their I don't want to say popularity, but their level of intensity of overness, I guess you could say, kind of like waxes and wanes, you know.
High class with the potty mouth.
All the time,
We've been
bro.
hanging out with
All the
grandma too
time.
fucking long.
We all have one, Kofi. We all do. None of us watch our motherfucking tongues, ever. I even cuss around my child. Like, get the fuck out of there, man. It's 10. You know,
Okay,
I'm just
Coach.
saying, but you know, it's just. I mean, personally, I thought the Bullet Club was pretty cool just over the weekend at No Surrender when Jay White swerved God and helped the Good Brothers. Like that was fucking cool to me. I did not
Way
see that
to-
one coming, y'all.
way to bust into the next segment before I was even ready. But hey, okay, because you know
It's called a delayed. It's called a
That
delayed
happened.
segue. I'm easing people into it.
You went straight to it with the No Surrender.
No, I said, here's a huge extra large bucket of foreshadowing, folks. Stay tuned.
Wendy,
And that happened, y'all.
That just happened. That's a thing now.
do you think that AEW could revive the Bullet Club and bring them back to the level that they were at?
Oh, young Tony.
If they get the Bucks and Cole back. Oh, she's thinking hard. Oh wow. That's some deep thought right there, ladies and gentlemen.
See,
I'm just trying to
the
make this
bigger-
good for podcasting.
Interrupted it too. Fuck.
I think the bigger question here is how do the Young Bucks not realize that Adam Cole is building a faction right in front of their fucking faces?
Oh, they see it. That's why they're always on his ass about like who you win.
They barely caught wind of it last week. It's been happening.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's been happening. They've been too busy trying to match their Jordans to their tassely pants. They ain't even, and their flapper girl headbands. They ain't even noticed.
Oh my god.
Name one pair of pants they wear without fucking fringe.
Honestly.
And their Jordans always match.
Always.
When Nick wears his romper.
Okay, well, I'm talking about to the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like their ring gear. It always has tassels. And then the Jordans always match the pants.
All right. Since Dom laid it out there, really the only thing that I've had a chance to watch from No Surrender, and I'm kicking myself in the ass because I've heard it was an amazing pay-per-view, and I just got to find a little bit of time to watch it.
Same.
It really was, though.
Is Jay White and Chris Bay turning on God?
Oh my god.
And I guess they're calling themselves the Bullet Club West.
I'm not totally sure about that one.
Because
I'm gonna be honest.
I've seen a couple of things where they've referred themselves as to Bullet Club West.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah, a few things here and there.
Maybe it's like the Wolf Pack of the Bullet Club. I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
the thing is, no. Here's the thing, and Kofi said something a little while back about how the Bullet Club is the new NWO, basically in a negative way.
Right.
If they become the Bullet Club West and then they have the Bullet Club in Japan, yeah, it's the end of the Bullet Club, because it's even when the Bucks and them were in ROH, they were just the Bullet Club. You can't split can't split the Bullet Club. It has to stay the Bullet Club. If they split it, it's not going to work, and it's going to fucking fall apart, and it's just going to be shit.
I gotta say, I kind of thought something similar to what Ivan put in the chat here. He said they can possibly have Jay White align himself with Red Dragon along with Cole and the Good Brothers and Bay, and they could feud with God, the Bucks, Omega, and have Hangman Page rejoin.
Ivan, that was actually in my thought process. That right there was actually my full-on thought process, and
this must be why he wanted us in the league, because we all we're right here.
And that feud right there that he just said, it could be the return of Cody Rhodes to AEW as a babyface with Kenny Omega and the Bucks in them to face the Bullet Club.
Oh, that could, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they would all become baby faces against Jay White and the Bullet Club.
So you're thinking this whole thing is a work then?
That, you know what? Yes, I am.
Hope you're doing well. Oh, I think it's Matt. Who owns the copyright for Bullet Club? Yeah, it's still New Japan. It's still New Japan.
Yeah, it's yes.
But if they're letting AEW bring it up, they're obviously willing to work.
Which is great.
So I did have well. I mean, I do kind of have a new theory about the whole Cody Rhodes leaving AEW. You remember a few months ago when he took his boots off and left it in the ring as a sign of retirement?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our backdrop the other week.
So he's been posting retirement pictures. This is what retirement's like with him and his daughter and stuff like that. And he's claiming to be retired.
Yeah, I saw that.
So here's the thing. If this is how this is actually working out, WWE I'm going to give them all the credit in the world. They're fucking geniuses. They are using Cody Rhodes' retirement to gain viewership. They are saying and dropping hints, smoke and mirrors, this stuff. Pat McAfee saying stuff on his show. They are dropping hints to get people to watch Raw and SmackDown for the debut of Cody Rhodes. That's never going to fucking happen.
Can I just ask real quick, did it work for anybody here? Because it did for me.
No. God, no.
I didn't watch. Did you? Did anybody in the chat, did you watch Raw live thinking like Cody was going to show up?
But not everyone's us. You know what I mean? Not everyone's.
No, I know.
You know,
there are some people who tune into WWE for Logan Paul, so they don't know.
and
I know, right?
No one is watching AEW. Huh? I watch it. I love it.
I guess we're no one.
I love it. They could put all their shows on fucking YouTube for all I'd care, and I'd still watch it over WWE.
I put all my shows on YouTube. I give no fucks.
Yeah, I have no problems watching everything on YouTube.
YouTube is great. Shout out to YouTube.
But yeah, like would you guys put that past WWE using those hints and stuff? And listen, WWE never started these rumors.
No,
Like it was dirt sheets that
No,
started
that's
these
true.
rumors.
That's very
Mhm.
true. I
You
like them
know?
teasing Cody in the promos in WWE social media. It's fun. Shout out to Half K. I think that's my fellow Pisces brother right there. I love that dude.
I'm almost certain that's what WWE's doing, because there's fans that watched AEW that have gone on Twitter that said they were not going to watch AEW anymore
Right.
because Cody Rhodes was gone.
I know he didn't exactly type it, but when I read what Ivan just said right now, immediately in my head I heard, "Ain't nobody got time for that."
You're wrong though. You're wrong.
when he was talking about how nobody has time for Raw, it immediately turned into like, "Ain't nobody got time for that."
Fucking hours,
Right?
like, don't get me started on that. Jesus.
Wendy,
Yes.
how do you
Yes,
how do
please.
you feel on that theory? Would you put that stuff past WWE, or do you think he's actually going?
Honestly, at this point, no, I don't put it past them. I mean,
I'd rather
anything for a
watch
quick buck, and
Elevation Dark than Raw. Sorry.
yeah, no, I agree with Ivan. I'd rather watch anything than Raw, to be
I'm
honest.
so sorry, Grandma. I'm delirious. Continue.
Yeah, no, like, but I agree with Ivan. But no, like, I mean, I wouldn't put it past WWE to be like, this is what's gonna happen, but really, like, it's bullshit. Honestly, like, I don't trust anything that they say or do, and I haven't in the longest of times. And I think part of it also is just because of the way they've been putting profits before people. It's anything for $1, so I wouldn't be surprised if they lie.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I don't put anything past WWE anymore. And I'm also gonna. It's like Matty Daddy read my mind, because I don't think he was here, and I don't even know if I said it, but he said 80s NWA Jim Crockett might have been one of my favorite periods in wrestling. Thank you, Nature Boy. Please, if you're in the chat, give us your favorite Nature Boy moments, just like Matty Daddy did.
So what's next?
Oh, I guess front face lock. I guess everybody's got their own opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah, do you? I love
You
the
know?
front face lock boys. I tune into their shit and I laugh my ass off. But you know, they see things their way. I see things their way. Fine.
Yeah.
Do you?
So
I'm still gonna show up to your shit and laugh.
I guess we're gonna lose front face lock for the rest of the show, because we're getting ready to talk about fucking Dynamite, and that shit was fucking more than Dynamite. That show was fucking amazing.
Oh my god, it was.
I love you too, Ryan.
That was actually a damn good episode of Dynamite.
It was.
And, you know, we're not gonna kind of go in order of the show. We're gonna bounce around a little bit. I'll stay on mute when Bruce talks. You do that because I'm the host of the fucking show.
Again, do you?
Do you?
I'll be honest. Sometimes I pop the cord on my headphones when Bruce is talking. Just plink. I'm totally kidding, bro. Totally kidding.
No.
Or am I?
This is probably the first time you guys will not see me over the top MJF. I was fucking blown away by his promo. And I don't even know if I can't even call it a promo, because it was real life.
I gotta tell you, about watching that, I seriously
I
thought it was a
teared up.
mind fuck.
I teared. It is a mind fuck.
I mean, he went to like Triple H levels of cerebral assassin on CM Punk, to the point where Punk rushes out and he's got that look on his face like somebody just ran over his dog. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
like,
such a good tactic though, to get into their heads like that, like humanizing yourself
Wendy,
to that point where they're just like, I feel terrible for doing this, you know? And then it's like, low JK, motherfucker, I'm still the dirtiest son bitch you got. Like,
Wendy.
Yep. Yep. She got it. Grandma for president.
Strings, man. Pull
Grandma
out
for president.
Absolutely what I was gonna say. He's mind fucking CM Punk right now and making him vulnerable.
Dry.
Yes.
He is making him full on vulnerable before their dog collar match at Revolution.
That man is That man is living rent free in a penthouse suite in CM Punk's head right now,
Yep.
and he already beat him twice. There's the other. There's the other kicker. He already beat him twice. Now he got in his fucking head on top of it. He's gonna walk into the pay per view and be like, CM Punk, slap yourself in the face, and Punk's just gonna be like, "Which hand, master?" Oh!
Yes. But
we all love Ivan. We all love Ivan Ryan. It's hard not to love that dude. Especially when he's like, quiet, the salt of the earth of podcasting is speaking. And the Oscar goes to Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yes.
Applause.
You know what's, how deep... Can I just say for about, how deep his heel game goes? Even after he shed tears and he came up with that promo and everything else, people still booed him.
Yes.
That's fucking heel.
Yep. When you pull this humanize me and people are still like, fuck you, you're a heel.
Yeah.
I have to give credit where credit is due.
When you're getting ready to pour your guts out, literally from real life experience, and your eyes are already welling up.
You even had the one tear.
People are booing you, and you're like, "Hey,"
yeah.
And you're like, and he's not like, "Listen here, you scumbag fucks." He's like, "Hey, no."
Oh, he poured his heart out.
He
had the one big fat tear rolling down his cheek, and people were still just like, "Boo."
He came out humble too. I was like, "The fuck, yo."
Mm-hmm.
The only person who got to turn in the moment was Tony Schiavone. Like, oh my god, I don't know what to say right now.
Tony's like, I can't hate on him right now.
Right?
He's like, I don't hate him right now.
Usually he's just out there like that cocky piece of shit, and now he's just like, I don't know what to say right now. Can we go to commercial?
Like, do I feel bad? Do I what do I do?
Yeah, he didn't know what to do.
It was wonderful. It was fucking golden. Like if that was set up prior, it was set up beautifully. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it looked like Punk did not know he was going to say that, and Punk ran out. It looked like it was happening in the moment. Like they didn't rehearse that. They talk about it. CM Punk or MJF walked up to Punk with just like, watch this, I'm gonna get you.
I don't
and then he walks to the ring.
I don't know if they told man, if Punk knew what he was gonna say before he went out there. Here, the fucking Oscar goes to CM Punk, not MJF, because I tell you what, MJF wasn't acting. CM Punk had to act in that. And God, did he fucking if he was acting and he
my god, the face and everything.
Bro,
he didn't even go for a mic. He was just
Oscar.
like, "Is that true?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Bruh, he got."
I'm telling you, unless something happens on the show before Revolution, Punk is gonna be his bitch. Punk is gonna take Wardlow's place.
Okay, MJF has dug his claws right into Punk's brain, and he is
I'm so sorry, Maxie. Command me, Lord.
Yes, Lord Maxwell.
Join me, Punk. The circle is complete.
So moving on in AEW, we're gonna kind of fall back in the episode now. Red Dragon won the tag team battle royal to go on to be in the trios threat match, I think is what they call it in AEW.
The trios or the tag team? I thought it was the tag team.
Tag team triple threat.
Yeah, no, but they call it tag team trios threat, or they don't call it a triple threat. They don't call it they called it something different.
Mm-hmm.
Too much vulnerability from who? Nikki, from MJF?
That was the point.
Because that was that was kind of the point.
Nick.
Getting that head, man.
What is he thinking? I love you, Nick, but what the fuck are you thinking? He is totally fucking with that dude's head.
That's the whole point of it.
Wow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that needs to be said.
Honestly,
the tag division I kind of want to talk a little seriously about the AEW tag division. I love the talent they have. They've literally
absolutely.
got the best tag division in
Oh,
all of
absolutely.
wrestling,
They did a
hands
great-
down. Anyone says anything different, they can kiss
They're
my
morons.
ass.
Stick the
Yeah.
parts up my asshole.
I think you're about to go where I'm going to go on this, but go ahead.
But do you feel like a lot of them are way underused? Like, not even underused, but like the Butcher and the Blade, when they came in, it was, oh my fuck, look at these guys.
Yeah.
They are going to fuck people up.
Yep.
Yeah. See,
But all of a sudden after that, they put them with who'd they put them with? They put them with MJ. MJF brought them in.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and now they're with the HFO.
No, they put him with somebody else. I can't remember who the fuck it was.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it either.
It was something stupid that didn't make sense, and now they're with the HFO. Like,
And it still doesn't make sense.
Just let them be a tag team. Like, there's no.
They don't need to be in a stable.
They're not a threat anymore.
No.
When they came in, they were a threat for the tag titles. Now they're not a threat. Granted, the Butcher's been hurt here like quite a bit lately. Like he's been hurt and out, but still.
Yeah. And watching that Rumble, there was a lot of teams that I was like, just make these guys solo. Like, just let Johnny Hungy go solo. He doesn't need a tag partner.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But you know, AEW's tag division is great. The problem is quickly becoming they have like 2 or 3 divisions worth of tag team wrestlers. Because when you rattle them off, just like take it, even when you take Jurassic Express out, because they're tag champs, you've got the Butcher and the Blade, you got Reynolds and Johnny Hungy, you've got the Acclaimed, you've got Bear Country, and they're on their way up, and then you've got all these other the Young Bucks, Red Dragon, PNP. The list goes on and on and on and on and on, and there's only so many spots you can put top tag teams, but you have enough to make a top 10 of top tag teams.
Yeah.
And so I think sticking them in factions or putting them in other places is just a way to keep them out there while they're not really in the title picture.
Yeah, and it's like, and Front Face Lock says something, and I wasn't saying that they
were with MJF and
them.
Wardlow. That's who Butcher and the Blade were with.
Yeah,
that's who brought them in.
Thank you, Half K.
I meant to say use them properly, not use them. That was a misspeaking on my terms. But I
get where you're coming from.
I really hope P&P wins the next Battle Royal next week, because if they don't, it's almost like, what the fuck? They just came out.
Honestly, if anyone should have been tag champs a long time ago, it's them. I don't know why they put it on fucking Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
That was an accident.
Motherfucking
No, that was
Luchasaurus. No. Luchasaurus is good for nothing. He's good for the hot tag, a few kicks, one big move, and oh no, I got kicked in my knee. I gotta go back out. Hey, Jungle Boy, carry me on your back, would you? Thanks.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see the pitchfork and the torch.
Should fuck off. Plain and simple.
The thing is they weren't even supposed to be tag champs right now.
No, they really
they're only tag champs because Phoenix
got hurt
his arm bad.
Yeah,
that was sick.
That was sick. Honestly, should only be a placeholder, and that title should go to anybody but them. Because what the fuck's the point of Luchasaurus? Can someone please tell me? The gimmick was great when he first came out. I was like, oh, a dinosaur. That's pretty funny. But at this point, I'm like, I'm an adult and I'm not amused anymore. You're not doing much of anything to impress me.
I'll be honest. I think that Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy would probably be better off as singles competitors. And they're the fucking tag champs.
Yep.
Actually, Front Face Lock, a lot of their talent does get time. It's just on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna go to the network and you're gonna go watch crappy network WWE network TV, you can go over to YouTube and watch all the AEW, the other AEW stars wrestle. But I mean, it's too hard to go to YouTube for these people. Okay, what a show! Holy
Hi,
fucking
Peter.
So, go to Peacock. My bad, bro.
What there is a network outside of the U.S.?
Yes, there is.
Just
At
ask
least-
PETA.
At least for now.
There is. I wanted to talk about Jade for just a little bit. I mean, she not only is she an African American woman holding a title in a very young company,
Mhm.
but the match she had this past Thursday or Wednesday was actually pretty fucking good, and Danielson's doing really, really good with her. You know,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Her and the Bunny had a tremendous match, and Jade is still undefeated, a champion. Like between that and knowing we're gonna get Thunder Rosa Britt Baker, I'm a happy guy.
yeah, absolutely.
And then Tay Conti calling out Jade after the match was like, or Ty Conti.
It was like, girl, you about to die. You about to die.
But that's gonna be good though.
You about to get grilled, Brazilian style, bitch.
The thing
But
I
it is gonna
really
be a damn
wanted
good
to
match,
talk
though.
about
It's gonna be good.
is like-
Go back to Ty versus Nyla
Bruce,
Rose,
Bruce.
and as big as she was, and fuck.
Brucey, what you got to say, my man? Sorry.
the reason I brought her up is the undefeated streak that she has right now.
28-0.
No company in America had the balls to do that with a woman, nonetheless an African American woman.
Yep.
No company had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I mean, NXT had something similar with
WWE can go
Bianca.
pound fucking sand because they didn't even have the balls to do it with fucking Bianca Belair, and they should
Look how
have.
they fucked her.
No, NXT did, but WWE didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has an undefeated streak on NXT. Asuka, Shayna, Bianca, you know.
But that's not main roster, and when that happened, you had to pay for the network to watch it.
Yep, that's true.
I
That's
know.
true.
Just like you had to pay to watch that, but you can go to YouTube for free and watch AEW wrestling.
Oh god. I know, Brucey. I know.
No, it's technically WWE, but it's the minor leagues. It's their development. It doesn't count. Main roster is the only thing that counts for
Because
WWE.
every time someone gets called up to the main roster, all of their accomplishments in NXT get treated like it was T-ball or something. Like they went from T-ball to MLB, and it's like, oh yeah, they had a little title somewhere and it was cute, but they're in the main roster now. Doesn't even matter. Am I wrong?
It's still,
Am I wrong?
No, I love that. I love that whole summation that you gave. That was
but
beautiful.
technically it is. But then why aren't they counting Charlotte Flair's NXT title runs in her 18 million titles that she freaking carries? You know, they took those away from her.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they weren't getting fucking viewers.
We should just leave and let these two talk.
So moving on, Buddy
Because Charlotte
Matthews-
sucks. Yes, she does.
WWE sucks, but we'll leave it there. House of Black brings in Buddy Matthews, and that whole entire thing at the end,
Insane.
it's weird. It's almost like Malachi is still training Buddy
Mhm.
to like fall in line in the House of Black, like the way he grabbed his face and like the way he was like scowling at him.
Yeah. Kind of like, like when you get a new dog and you're trying to get him to learn to pee outside, not in your shoe, and you're like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
like get it together.
Yes. Yes. So
My fucking
it's gonna be an interesting dynamic because I still think that it leaves that sense of mystery.
Yeah.
Of Is Matthews gonna stay in the House of Black being treated like that, or is he gonna succumb to the ways of the House of Black?
See, I was
You
thinking
know?
yeah, that's what I was. Is he going to kind of change the way he looks to fit the House of Black model a little bit? Because when he came in, he looked like Buddy. You know, he had the same pants, the same hair, the same everything, and yet, you know, Malachi Black was kind of, you know, commanding him to do this, that, and the other. And he sort of looked resistant, but he did it. It was just this weird vibe the entire time, and I dug it. The only thing that might have been better than that was Pentagon Dark. There, I said it.
That was actually I was gonna get Wendy's thoughts on the Buddy you know, reveal in the House of Black, and then we were gonna talk about that. So what do you think, Wendy? You think he's
I think it's gonna be like trying to tame a wild dog. It's not gonna be easy. And at some point, Buddy's gonna have a moment where he's just like, wait, what the fuck am I even doing? Like, fuck this. And it's a good way to set up a feud between them two, because it's kind of like, you know, the master and the teacher, but then the master and the student. And at what point is the student gonna say, I'm sick of this treatment? Excuse me, I'm sick of this shit. I'm fucking out of here, kind of thing. Almost like what was it? Kill Bill with the one-eyed assassin when she turned on Ping. That kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna go get control your narrative and I'm coming back to get you. Does Buddy really need to change his look? I mean, not really, but did really. Black need to change his look? Hell no.
The only thing he changed was he put paint on the side of his face.
I mean, he changed his, you know, he wears shorts now. He's got the black. He's got the eye thing.
But we're still able to differentiate.
I'm just saying he didn't need to.
We're still able to differentiate Aleister Black from Malachi Black in the sense that Aleister was, it felt kind of like, oh, he's a little occultish, but, you know, it's not that weird. Whereas Malachi Black is like, oh,
no,
he's the Aleister Crowley of wrestling. Like, oh,
I
damn,
get all
like,
that.
This is dark.
I get all that. I do. I'm just saying there wasn't really a need for him to change his look, but he did it anyway, and it got huge. Same goes for Buddy, because can you really tell the difference between Buddy Matthews and Buddy Murphy? Same dude.
Yeah, shorts.
Yeah, same fucking dude. Same dude from 205 Live is on Dynamite. So that might be more of a need.
Has antlers.
Yeah, that too. Antlers, eye black, contact shorts, all this shit. He didn't really need to do that, but when he did, it just made it even better. So for Buddy to change to kind of fit in with this House of Black vibe that's going on, that would be fucking cool.
So yes, Dom, let's talk about Penta Oscuro. Is that how you say it? Is that how Oscuro? Is that what it is? Yeah. So I need to see more.
Yeah.
I need to see more. If he's gonna use this alter ego, as they called it, on from the commentary table, I want to see more.
Agreed.
Oh no, you and me both. Like I love the intro. I loved him popping up from behind a, you know, gravestone with a shovel, and Alex in his full on, like, I don't know what to call that, like druid mode, whatever the fuck you want to call that. Like that was kind of dope. It was just when he actually got in the ring and he started doing his thing, I was just like, wait, you're taking too many shots. Like I remember Penta Dark. All right, I remember Lucha Underground. This motherfucker was unstoppable, and you're getting your ass kicked. Like you can't come out with this whole macabre, new, improved thing and then do that.
I need you to step it up a little bit. Oh my God, yes, you are right. He did go.
Alex went full Latin Gandalf.
He did. He fucking did. Mine is the beard. And
would that be like? Would that be like Landolf? Latdolf? I don't know. Landolf I like better.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex, aka Landolf.
Yeah, that was.
No
I mean,
selling.
it fit, with what Penta was doing. It fit. Yeah, you're right, Brian. Back in the day, even Melissa Santos wasn't saying.
Penta
So
Dark was like, "You have arms, I'm gonna break them."
I'm gonna break them. Oh yeah, I
You
have a
got
dark
arms,
master. I have a dark master. I broke his arms and put him in the hospital too.
okay, fuck.
Wandol. Thank you, Ivan. I love that.
Never calling him anything else ever again. Juandolf.
Wandolf. I'm gonna have to take from Devin for this one. It is decided.
Juandolf.
so
Wandolf. Fuck me.
So
Oh,
there's a couple other things that I wanted to talk about with AEW before we move on. Excuse me, in the show. So Tony Khan was on Busted Open Radio. And this freaking announcement he has, he spoke very briefly about it.
okay.
He said, I have a huge announcement coming and nobody knows what it is. It's going to be something very important in the wrestling business. It's not just one particular piece of talent. It's something very special. I'm really excited about it, and I believe it is something we will be in a position to announce on Wednesday.
I swear, I feel like I want to be like the news reporter now. Go, breaking news, folks. Tony Khan said the same shit he says every fucking week. Back to you, Brucey.
I personally fucking hate it when he does this. I fucking hate it.
How long
It takes
ago?
the surprise and the shock and awe out of everything.
I think it was after Malachi Black's debut, which was a while ago. We did an episode where I said, this is how it needs to happen in AEW, Tony. Keep your mouth fucking shut.
Yeah, shut the
and
fuck
just
up.
let it happen.
Yes.
And then after the fact, you can go and say, this was huge and blah, 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 whatever the fuck you want to say. You can promote the fuck out of it after that. But leading up to it,
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Stop hitting send.
I love it when he does that on an ironic level, because it feels like when little kids are like, I know a secret, and you're like, I don't give a shit anymore because you have so many fucking secrets, I don't care anymore.
Keep your goddamn secret. I don't give a fuck.
It makes me laugh at this point, and I'm just like, yeah, another fucking huge announcement. All right, fine, whatever.
I mean, look what happened when he kept his fucking mouth shut when Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson debuted.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm laughing at this. Pepsi Phil, shut your dirty mouths. The huge announcement is Hornswoggle.
It probably is, Phil.
I legitimately lose my mind.
Oh, well, that would be epic.
Oh no.
Oh no, we got high class dark. Vampiro's gonna pop up right next to him. Somebody didn't charge his light, doodah.
He done did it again.
And I think we're getting to that, Ivan. I was going to ask Brucey when we were done, but clearly he's having some witness protection issues. I don't know what the fuck to call it.
I don't even know.
It's Brucekai Black. Of the house is black. High class obscura.
That's right, damn it. I was on dark.
Brucekai Black.
Hell yeah. That's the first thing that me and Front Face Lock agree on.
High class dark on YouTube. How ironic. My wish came true.
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off when I seen that. God damn it, Nick.
Oh. Were we gonna talk about Eddie and Jericho? Because I haven't asked about it. He says,
yes,
I feel the match could be a show stealer because of the storytelling, and Eddie needs to be over.
Oh.
Yes, we are gonna talk about that real quick, but one more thing.
Okay, put a pin in the eye, but we're getting to it.
Yeah, yes, we're gonna go back to it. Back to this Tony Khan. Big announcement. He also noted that the announcement is not just about one particular piece of talent, but rather something that will impact the entire industry.
He's buying ROH.
Well,
No.
I'm like reading into this. It's not one particular piece of talent.
Yes.
So he's speaking, it's going to be more talent.
Yes.
And they'll
What do
make
you-
they'll make an impact. Thank you, Pepsi Phil. Ding ding ding.
Oh, you're thinking
Tell
Bullet
him
Club.
what he has won. The Hardy Boys. No, they'll have their farewell run in AEW for a couple months, and then they'll
Yeah,
be
I
out the door.
think Jeff might have actually let it slip in like an interview recently that
Aren't they doing
were
like a
gonna do
farewell
that.
tour or some shit like that?
Yes, they are.
It might be a farewell match, farewell tour, but it was something Jeff let out of the bag that he wasn't supposed to, and I'm sure Tony
Well-
was mad because he was going to talk about the huge announcement coming for whenever the fuck.
If fucking Jeff Hardy is the announcement, Tony, I am going to personally drive my ass 5 hours to Jacksonville, find you, and kick you square in the dick.
Can I be there
Wow.
for that? Please.
Was
Oh my
that?
God, I
Yes.
need to be there.
Wait! My head's fucked up. Was that Brucey or was that Grandma? I don't.
It's a
I
kick.
didn't
It was
say
Bruce.
I didn't say dick punch. I said kick.
Exactly. He said it's
I
a
know,
kick.
but it's like you two are melding together. One day it's gonna be Grandma High Class.
I'm just gonna show up with a beard. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be Grand Class.
Brandy, yes. Oh, my God.
Brucey's gonna be drinking soda from a banana, and Wendy's gonna have a scarf. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be fucking weird, and I will leave. I'm not even sticking around for that shit.
It's gonna be a whole ass thing.
No, I thought you were either headed towards Bullet Club, or since it's an entity, I thought you were saying maybe because you had alluded to it last week. Control your narrative.
That would be
would be awesome.
something
Like a
of
partnership with them.
amazement. Because here's the thing, that is huge for the wrestling industry. If
Mhm.
Tony Khan is part owner, and well, that's where Control Your Narrative gets their TV deal that they have coming in,
And they start working with the dark
That's
guys.
what it's gonna be.
and
Because
that
Khan
gives.
the Khan family pockets are deep.
And
Oh, yeah.
that will give AEW a third show to put talent on national television, and there is Control Your Narrative's roster.
Well,
It would make sense. It would. I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
I'm not saying it's
if
gonna
it
happen
did,
either.
it would make sense.
It really would.
actually
It
makes a lot of
really
sense.
would. I mean, that's the only thing.
See, it's going to be a club, but not signed exclusively because they'll be working along with New Japan and Impact, and eventually, but it's happening. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can see that starting to happen now. I was going to say that swerve felt more like Jay White showing up in AEW and hanging out with Adam Cole than anything that had to do with New Japan.
Yeah.
sorry, I have SmackDown on as background noise, but my TV's very glitchy right now. Why does Sami Zayn brush his hair like he's got a comb over? Like those old dudes that like just like comb their 3 little hairs this way, and then they like grease it down really tightly so shit doesn't flap around. That's what he looks like.
It's hard trying to look like
I don't know.
Gwildor. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
It really
Anyway,
is.
Back
It
to
really
us.
is.
Back to us.
Adrian, what's
us.
happening, my man?
So
We're just doing our thing. By the way, again, Ric Flair moments, your favorites, go.
there's AEW and Tony Khan has picked up Brian Cage's 1-year extension option on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird.
Now, I swear and I fucking hope to God that they are going to use him over this next year and have
Oh,
him on
yeah.
TV and have him do what he's there to do.
I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
mean, you know, and even if they did sign him for another year and he's not on TV, he's still working. He's still wrestling and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still doing shows. He's like, people think that he's just sitting at home on his couch. No, the dude's still
No, he's
fucking
working.
touring and he's still
No, that's what I
working.
mean. Like, I love
You
some of the
know?
matches he's had outside of AEW, like the match with Buddy Matthews. He had a great match at CCW against Eddie Edwards. He had some bangers, just not in AEW. I probably have more matches on Dynamite in the last year than Brian fucking Cage, and I'm a fan of the dude. And I'm just like, if you're gonna keep him, what the fuck are you gonna do with him?
Yeah.
Are you gonna add him to this ladder match and make it even bigger?
No, I don't think they're gonna make it. No.
I feel bad. It's like poor Ricky Starks. He's the only normal sized guy in that
Right
whole
now.
ladder match.
for right now.
For now.
Is he XPW champ? I didn't know. I knew they came back, but I haven't been able to catch up or even watch it at this point.
Yeah.
Why is Johnny Knoxville on my TV?
Oh,
Because
that's how
it's
AEW,
WWE.
That's how WWE rolls.
It's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania season, so now every D-list celebrity is going to come out of the woodworks. Logan Paul, Johnny Knoxville.
They're slamming their major card with celebrities because that's
I could see that, Ivan.
Watch.
I can see that going back to Brian Cage. The reason that he got picked up was they're trying to keep him away from Vince because they were working on.
But here's the
trying
thing,
to get him.
and no, that's what I said too. But here's the thing: if Tony did do that and AEW did that, that makes them no fucking better than WWE. It makes them no better than WWE. It really doesn't.
Mm-mm.
No, that's very true. That's very true.
What WWE signed all that fucking talent when AEW was getting ready to fucking start, so AEW couldn't get nobody, and then all of a sudden WWE's like, oh my god, I've got way too much, and then they fucking start releasing them, and AEW finally gets the people they actually wanted when they were getting ready to start their company.
You know what, Pepsi Phil? I think we talked about that last week. Like after Keith Lee did it, yeeting wrestler became a trend in AEW.
Yes, it did.
Ah!
Yes, it did.
Whee! Such a great word too. Yeet. So descriptive. Yeet.
It's such a weird word. Yeet.
Yeeted.
Every time I hear it, I get Lil Jon in my brain going ski 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 ski.
What the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Did you lose your notes?
There it was.
No, I was going to my scorecard.
Oh, okay.
It's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy.
Heck
It
yeah.
is the time. Oh, and I've got a new game to announce to the world.
Okay.
Afterward.
Okay, Tony Khan.
No, but I'm actually gonna.
I've got a huge announcement. It's big. It's going to change podcasting.
No, it's not going to change podcasting, and it's not huge. It's just a new game that I think is going to be pretty fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
You know, I'm always down, man.
That's what's up.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start right here with this one. Eric Young is the most underrated and underappreciated wrestler in the world. Fight me about it.
Fan.
God, you both wrong.
Fuck.
That's the draw. Sammy Callahan. And no points for nobody.
Use a hoe. I don't care. Use a hoe.
Kenny Omega is the best wrestler in the world. Period. Can't wait to see him again.
Fan.
Wrestler?
That is a fan.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
Wendy got the one. Listen, Wendy, if you win this, There's no reason for next month. It'll be.
I guess there's no reason for next month.
There's just 2 out of 3.
Meltzer.
Don't be Meltzering people.
No, that he was saying that Meltzer said it. Like, I give him 13 and 3/4 stars for every match.
No.
What's worse, an unsolicited dick pic or an unsolicited Meltzer tweet?
Meltzer tweet.
Meltzer tweet. 2 straight dudes just said that. Like, I'd rather look at somebody's dick than a Meltzer tweet. Yeah, it's out there. That's a thing now. Remember the first segment? That's a thing now.
Here we go. Here we go. Dude, I think Kenny Omega is just that one-of-a-kind wrestler. And that's why he is my male wrestler of the year.
Christ, was that
Wrestler.
Meltzer?
What'd you say, Wendy?
Wrestler.
Okay. Dom?
Fan.
It was a wrestler. It was Rob Van Dam.
Wow.
That is
Wendy won.
RVD. Not yet. We ain't done yet.
Get ready for Matt Sydal, folks. I'm so sorry.
Would you rather have dinner with Meltzer or Sydal?
Meltzer. You know Sydal's a vegan. I can't do that.
The whole dinner, you can't say anything. They're doing all the talking.
Meltzer.
Oh, Sydal.
Meltzer. Besides, like I said, you know Sydal's got that vegan life going on. I can't do that shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right.
I get gassed like a motherfucker, man.
Right.
I can't.
Here we go. Next question. Next tweet, I should say, in wrestler or fan. That might be what Tony meant by saying something massive is in the works. A BC civil war over multiple brands. I think I might have put that one in the wrong category. But yes, it was fan.
Hey, I got one. Yay.
Oh, great. I like it.
I'm still losing.
All right, Picasso. I like it.
Peter, if Sydal ever tried to touch me, I would break every bone in his fucking arm up to the shoulder.
All right, here we go.
Your third eye.
Wow. You're not talking about the brown one, are you?
My foot would end up in his third eye. Right up that old forbidden door.
Here we go. And just like that, someone was realer than G.O.D.
Ooh.
Opening up my third eye. What does it say?
I don't want to see your third eye on camera.
I'm going to say fan.
Fuck. Wrestler. Fuck it.
It was a wrestler. It was Chris Bay.
Oh, shit.
Bay is Bay.
Oh, you guys kill me.
Fan, also FJ White. Yeah, sorry, Pussy Phil.
Wow. Okay. With all of that being said, and that round,
Let me guess, Wendy won.
Wendy is declared the winner
Boom.
of wrestler or fan. So, what that means, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in the upcoming week or two, the three of us will be sitting down and we will be watching an hour's worth of Matt Sydal wrestling matches.
You know what? The two of them will be watching. I will be snoring.
You have to watch. And so, with that being
Congratulations,
said,
Wendy.
Oh, Wendy.
Boom,
And
motherfucker.
you know, everyone.
They're gonna
obviously-
regret this. You watch. When this hour is over, Wendy's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I won."
I ain't never sorry. I'm the sorest winner you'll ever meet.
We'll see.
So
Wait till you get
when-
tortured for 60 minutes.
Oh, you will be surprised, my man.
when we started this was just gonna be a Wendy versus Dom thing.
Oh, that's a good one, Nikki. The 92 Rumble when Flair went the whole way, won the title. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Yes. So when we started this game and everything, everyone said, "How come Bruce isn't playing?" Well, guess what? Bruce is gonna play now. And since Wendy won,
Yep.
she will be hosting Wrestler or Fan for the next 3 months if we need it. So Wendy, that means you have to come up with all the tweets. You have
You
to
got-
do the homework on this.
You got an hour worth of Matt Sydal and more work. Congratulations.
Yes. And that means the next round will be me versus Dom.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yes. So Dom, think of a punishments / stuff I don't want to watch in wrestling.
We have to watch
And-
all old man Undertaker matches for an hour.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Matt Sydal, bitch, payback. I'll be like, oh, this is great. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck me. You have to watch.
Oh no.
Dang,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
that's everything.
Oh yeah, even the crown jewel when the Brothers of Destruction took on DX in that horrible clusterfuck. We're watching that.
It's gonna be awesome.
He's like, I gotta win. I gotta win.
I can't lose. I can't lose.
You're gonna really have to do it.
Oh, when Flair called out Carlito for a lack of passion. Yeah, I remember that on Raw. Hope you guys have a good night and weekend. You too, man. Pisces power.
So yeah. Oh, the other game that we are going to start is yes, it's going to be the name association game. I will give you guys a scenario and I will basically say a wrestler that their name begins with a C. And you guys got 10 seconds to give me a name.
Ah.
And
Oh, okay, so like
whoever gets it in first gets the name in first between the two of you, and if it's an actual name, you'll win.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay, I thought we were gonna do like
first.
first letter, last letter. Like if I said if
Uh-uh.
you said that and I said Carlito, then Wendy has
Nope.
to come up with something that's a wrestler that would whose name would start with an O. My bad.
No. So it's gonna be like here. We'll just do one real quick. You guys gotta be quick.
All right.
So
Let's do this.
a wrestling move that starts with the letter A.
Armbar.
Oh, goddamn it.
Dom got it. See, that's how the game is played, just like that. What do you guys think? You think that's gonna?
I like it.
Yeah,
Because
this should
it
be
can
fun.
be anything from wrestling moves, wrestlers, pay-per-views, or specialty matches.
There's
Okay.
just so much wrestling related shit that it could be done with.
Oh God,
Yes.
Flair versus Michaels Mania 24. I'm trying not to get choked up just thinking about it. I'm sorry. I love you.
No. Flair versus Macho Man.
Oh, 92. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. All for Miss Elizabeth.
Yep.
How many of the Macho Man's angles had to do with like somebody trying to cuck on Liz? Like every one of them. Like
Well,
Hogan,
you must
Flair,
be-
Steamboat, you name it. They were all trying to fuck Liz.
Right?
Mhm.
Got that lust in your eyes, brother. Yeah, any Flair versus Steamboat. I know Wendy and I kind of agreed on one moment that wasn't a match, and that was the old woo off between Ric Flair and Jay Lethal.
Woo!
Fucking
Best thing ever.
woo! I fucking died laughing to that shit.
Mhm.
Like Jay's impression, Rick's getting pissed, he's wooing, Jay's wooing back. I'm rolling on the fucking floor. Just
Off the
amazing.
jackets and, like, elbow dropping them. Like,
Both of them
God.
elbow dropping the blazers and
Yep.
popping their watches at the same time.
Yeah.
All of it was hysterical. It
That
was
shit
great.
was pretty funny.
Yeah, and as far as matches go, anything Flair Dusty, but especially Flair Dusty in a cage.
Yes.
That shit was wonderful. That was, mwah.
Oh boy, I get to play wrestler or fan next month.
You got a lot riding on this one, high class.
I think I created a monster with this game.
So if we're wrapping up, do we have time to come off the top rope with these last couple of questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we asked,
Absolutely.
before the family crisis and everything, that by the way led to Bruce finding out he's having a fucking baby because he put it out there now.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say it.
Yes.
High class is gonna be a
Yeah, I
dad yet
put it
again.
out there.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm gonna be an Uncle Psycho yet again.
I've got the horseman.
Yeah, on Flair's birthday, he's about to have the horseman.
Man, everybody around me is having all the babies I refuse to have. Thank you all for taking that hit for me. I appreciate every single one of y'all and them babies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brian says, "Congrats, high class. We're all extremely happy for you." But yeah, that was the big thing. Like we didn't want to say anything because Brucey wasn't saying anything. We didn't know, and then we found out, and he made it official. So that was the reason.
Dick.
That was the fucking reason. God bless the high class lass. Yeah, that woman.
Yep.
Between her and the
damn
South
sure
Philly
are.
shorty in the other room, I don't even know how Bruce and I aren't divorced. I don't know. I really don't. But we had a couple of questions left over. That was the reason. So I thought, let's come back. Let's go off the top. Let's take the rest of the questions off of social media,
Yes.
break them down, and then we'll just get the fuck up out of here.
Do
Because
you
I feel
have
that
them?
like y'all were nice enough. I have them.
Okay.
We have one left from Twitter and we have one left from Facebook. And I just thought, let's wrap this shit up because I felt bad. Obviously I don't feel bad that Bruce is going to be a dad again. That's awesome. But I felt bad that we asked you guys for all these questions and we didn't really fucking use them. So we're going to start with the Twitter question, and it's from our favorite Roman Mark of all time, who just had a birthday too. Happy birthday, Devin! Tribal Chief
Happy
Podcast.
birthday, Devin.
He asked, I think it was one serious question and one not so serious question. So I'm gonna go with the serious question first. One, in your opinion, which women's division is better, AEW or WWE, and why is it better?
Say what?
AEWs because I know that other women will have opportunities to be champions, whereas WWE cycles through the same 3-4 women. Oh, and AEW actually gives their women many minutes worth of matches and not just 2 max.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But more
Yeah.
is better, right? More matches is better, right?
More
Well-
2-minute matches
Is better
I was
than
gonna
one 15-minute.
in 3 hours.
Oh, and everybody's coming in with congrats for Brucey, of course. We got Nikki, we got Ivan. We appreciate you guys. Another top rope baby. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm expecting baby Bruce number 4 to come out of the uterus using a spear.
That would be
I-
fucking amazing. No
Flying
spear.
every year.
No.
If
the Heat
it-
Seeker.
if I had a pick, and they're both good, but if I had a pick, I'm going with AEW. And I'm going with AEW because it's a deeper division. I mean, if you look at WWE, put Raw and SmackDown's women together, you've got like 13 people,
If that.
if that. And we still don't know exactly where Asuka is. We don't know when Bayley's coming back. There's a lot of missing pieces from that roster right now. So when you look at it right now, I'd say AEW. And I know everybody wants to argue about what more is better. Like which more do you want? Do you want 2 minutes on a television show that probably has more exposure, or do you want a solid match 15, 20 minutes
And that's the
on
that's the
national TV?
question. That's the question I've always asked, and I've got a lot of mixed reviews. Like I've had people tell me I'd rather see more women on TV than 2 women on TV for 15 minutes in a match.
Yeah. Yeah, the only
And
the
I've
only
also, like Wendy said, heard no, I'd rather see women be able to showcase their wrestling longer in a match. You know, it's so mixed out there,
yeah.
Mhm.
you know.
And not only that, but to all these people that complained about Cody getting all these opportunities and debuts and all this, Charlotte Flair, I'm done. Like
Yeah.
I brought this up over the weekend too. I still don't understand how Ronda Rousey loses a WrestleMania main event match to Becky Lynch, then comes back, wins the Royal Rumble by eliminating Charlotte in like 2 seconds, and then challenges Charlotte.
Yeah, you would think she'd want to challenge the person that took her
That
title.
beat her. Because as far as I remember, I mean, Alexa cashed in on Nia while Ronda was in the match, but she beat Ronda. As far as I remember, because it's been a while, Becky is the only woman that's actually beaten Ronda Rousey.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
She
she comes
is.
back, she eliminates Charlotte Flair in like 2 seconds at the end of the match to win, but then goes and challenges Charlotte.
It's
And do we need
because
to bring up how Becky re-won that title upon her return?
No, we've talked about that.
Has
And
that
it
horse
was
been
deep.
beaten to death enough? Because that's some bullshit.
And now we're just running that back for WrestleMania.
And
know, like we're doing Bianca Becky again because Charlotte's got to have Ronda. Why? Like long before Cody was Cody, there was Charlotte, and she's still there, and he's not. Technically, I don't know if it's a work or not. We will see. But as far as we can tell, Cody is not there. Charlotte is. She was Cody before him. She's Cody now. She's gonna be Cody when Cody is gone.
And if I'm
Devin,
100% honest,
is it really long storm?
that's exactly what I'm about to say. If I'm 100% honest, I don't believe that they're like, oh, so they set up Bianca versus Becky again, but you know they're not going to put it back on Bianca.
No. And is it really long-term storytelling when it's been paused for like 5-6 months? You know,
in a way.
that feud's been on pause since like a month after WrestleMania when she got squashed in 26 seconds. So there's been nothing really in between.
But it's just like going into the chamber before they announced Alexa Bliss. I had said, like, honestly, this is going to be your competition for Becky. Becky has beat everybody in this ring but Rhea, so you might as well let Rhea win and have a WrestleMania match.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up being Bianca again, and I was like, okay. But even before that, I just could not understand how Becky beats Ronda in her last match, takes her title. So when Ronda comes back and wins the Rumble, she chooses not to fight Becky. Doesn't that make Ronda look a little soft at that point? I'm not saying that she is, but if you're looking at the way it went, you don't go after the woman that beat you. You go after the woman that you threw out of a ring in less than 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Ref Amy, what's happening? I mean, it is sort of a long-term story, but like Becky and Bianca after that SummerSlam match had a couple other matches where Becky won. And yeah, of course, there were heel tactics involved or whatever else. But like we've seen that. We've never seen a one-on-one match with Becky and Ronda, and that story was there from when Ronda left. And they just kind of tossed that in the trash. Kind of like they did with Goldberg coming back. Like, remember Goldberg was saying he was going to kill Bobby Lashley for beating up his kid? And then he comes back to Saudi and he goes after Roman. Why?
So much for that crap.
Again, if you want me to watch television on Monday nights, you might want to remember what you're saying on Monday night.
Should I go back to the list of people that could be in a championship match? Hey, let me go back to that list one more time from Irish Wrestling and Tweet.
Bring it back around for us.
The list of people that could be in a title match that are not in the title picture in WWE, minus Bobby Lashley because of his injury. Big E, Kofi Kingston, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Edge, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Miz, Rey Mysterio, Sheamus, and Dolph Ziggler, but yet they have champion versus champion for no fucking reason. A real match between Big E and Brock Lesnar would be fucking amazing, but they're not going to give it to us. Why?
But I'm like that on the other side. I think a match between Ronda and Becky would have been epic, considering the history. But we're not going to get that either. It's like, this is supposed to be the grandest stage of them all. Why aren't we having the grandest matches that we can have?
And for these goons telling me to watch the fucking show, you want me to watch your product? Then fucking give me more wrestling matches and less chat.
Thank you.
Again, I'm gonna say it again.
Out of 3 fucking hours, it's 2.5 of chitty chatty and 20 minutes of commercials and maybe 10 minutes of a match if I'm fucking
Even that I can skip through. I can skip through that after the fact. Here's the biggest problem, and I'm gonna say it again because Devin just joined the live chat. If you want me to watch on Mondays, you might want to remember what you did on Mondays. Or what you did in the past. I watched WrestleMania. I watched Becky beat Ronda. I watched Ronda come back, and I watched Ronda challenge not Becky. How is that storytelling?
You know what? I was thinking about that, Peter. He said they have now announced it's a unification match, but who do you think they put the belts on? Who's going to get the belts?
Roman.
Like, honestly, it's.
I mean, I do like Brock, since he's come back, but it's gonna be Roman. You know that. We don't even need to wait for Devin to chime in. It's gonna be Roman. I agree with him. I know what he's thinking. It's gonna be Roman. And it's nothing against Brock, but Brock is older and he's been around now consistently for a few months. That hasn't happened.
Brock doesn't need
quite a while.
Brock doesn't need the title.
Brock doesn't need the title to be Farmer Brock McDonald. He can just come out and talk about moose hunting while wearing his overalls.
Brock doesn't need shit. Brock, he just comes out in a cowboy hat and a cardigan like, sup, y'all?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach y'all my new farming method. When you're fucking pulling the yoke. Like,
facts.
And everybody be like, yeah. Like,
I like Brock better now than I have in 10 years. I'm not even going to lie about it. Wendy for president. There we go. There it is. I was waiting for that all night in the live chat. There it is. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Goldberg's going to kill Bobby Lashley. Then he comes back and doesn't go after Bobby Lashley.
All right, what's our next question? I'm tired of talking this shit.
That's it. What is the next question?
Well, the second question he had was...
Nope, not even going to... Nope.
Why does Bruce have a secret love affair with the tribal chief?
Fucking Devin.
Because he can't watch MJF 5 days a week.
No.
So he secretly sits around and watches SmackDown. Like,
that's not necessarily
acknowledge him.
You can watch him every day of the week. You just got to watch a few reruns or like rewatch some YouTube stuff. He could just keep on watching it and spanking it to MJF. We don't know.
Wow. No, don't go that far.
Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong, Brucey. She's not wrong at all.
Just saying, son. Just saying.
Not that far. What's the next one? What's the next question?
All right, so the last question we got was actually from our old friend, the Hobo Clown.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
And considering the MJF promo and everything that took place last week, it kind of rings true now, even more than when he to turn Punk heel and have him take out the next debuting wrestler. Sorry. I don't know. Somebody probably tripped over my Ethernet cord. Sorry, guys.
Okay. What was the question again?
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
The question from Hobo Clown was, what if AEW turns Punk heel and he takes out the next debuting wrestler?
No, not yet. I don't think he's gonna go on a real heel, even though he's
I want that.
semi got heel heat on Wednesday. No, I don't see it yet. I think that's gonna be in a championship run or when he finally goes for the AEW title, he's gonna go against some babyface and talk about how he doesn't deserve to be champion and he's not that good and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
see that.
I gotta tell you, like, I miss heel Punk something awful.
Oh, I do too.
I really do, and with the way that MJF fucked with his head and the things that are going on right now, if he does turn heel and takes out like the next big baby face that debuts on their way down to the ring and starts talking his shit, I'm gonna be a happy guy. I really am. I can't remember the last time I saw like an actual heel Punk in wrestling anywhere. So, you know, maybe that one night in Long Island, maybe that one night he was here, but that's only because everybody loved MJF.
It was Long Island.
It was Long Island.
It was fucking Long Island, exactly. The place is fucking crazy.
It wasn't Long Island, it was Strong Island, y'all.
It was Strong Island. When Maxie's there, it's Burberry Island.
I'm with you, Philippe. I'm with you. Philippe asked, if I could just scroll up fast enough, is heel Punk really that interesting? No. The fuck no.
Well, of course you would say
my
that.
2 cents.
You would say that. That's so grandma. Let's be real.
So grandma.
If grandma said anything else, I would have died from shock live on YouTube. Just what?
That would have been like a secret like hint that I was kidnapped or something.
Like I would have been going down, holding on to my Eddie Guerrero figure behind me, like, Eddie, I'm coming to see you.
The big one.
I'm out, y'all. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Please. And just fuck. Like I like the question, Ivan. I don't know if we have the strength to answer it. Like with Ronda, Charlotte, Roman, Brock, what other matches do they need to fill up the seats at Mania?
Something with Bad Bunny in it.
No. I mean, there was talk of, what was it, like Edge versus Styles or something like that. I would love to see that.
That'd be a good match.
There were some rumors of Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold. I'd still kind of love to see that.
Not
like,
enough for me to turn it on my TV.
That would be enough for me. Stone Cold gives it another shot. I'll watch.
I can go back and fast forward to that match after it's all done.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're getting out of here too, Devin. I'll be seeing you shortly. But yeah, I mean, there's those two, and then we got to get. Although I don't know, are we going to get Seth and KO versus RK Bro at Mania?
Is RK Bro still the champions?
As far as I know. I didn't watch Raw this week, but as of Elimination Chamber, they still were. They still were. Poor Riddle. He didn't get it as bad as Austin Theory, but he still got it. I thought Austin Theory was dead, no lie. When he got F5'd off the top of a pod onto the flooring in the chamber, not the ring.
He was dead, yo.
I was like, that motherfucker's dead. Oh, well.
Off topic, Peter just posted in group and made me laugh. The Iron Sheik tweeted out, Hulk Hogan's sex tape is Stuart Little movie, and my sex tape movie is the Jurassic Park.
That shit just happened.
Sheiky rocking that T-Rex, you know.
What?
He's about to go Velociraptor on your ass. All right, giggity. Oh, no. We love you too, Ivan. We love you too. Give predictions for Revolution. I
That would
we
be
can do for that. I have to apologize to Ivan because we did the sports show, Brucey and Ivan, Nick and I, and we had said we would come on and do some chamber predictions. And then obviously Bruce found out he had a baby, and I had some shit going on in the background, and we totally forgot to get back to him. And I felt horrible.
Yes.
You know I love you, man. You know I don't do you like that most of the time. That was my bad. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we have. Punk heel turn, yes. Styles and Edge,
It needs to
yes.
happen. But
KO and Stone Cold, yes. All of that gets the Orange Cassidy thumb up.
you know, I'll watch KO and Stone Cold. It's like I said, I think it was last week or maybe the week before. Legends have one return in my book for me.
Yeah,
They've got one return match from retirement for me, and then after that, it's like, yeah, okay.
that's I mean, if this would be Stone Cold's return match, I would be like, yeah, I got to see this.
yeah.
Because I can't remember the last time he wrestled. He's obviously older, and I'm hoping he's more Sting than Goldberg, but I still want to see it.
You know, it's like I said, when Stone Cold retired, he just kind of vanished.
Yeah,
There was no big ceremony. There was no big speech in the middle of the ring. It was all of a sudden he wasn't there on Monday Night Raw the following week, and he wasn't on SmackDown that week. You know,
Yeah.
he just poof gone.
Yeah, thank you for understanding, bro. I love you, Ivan. You know that. And if we can work something out where one or some variation of the Death Triangle can come on and do predictions for Revolution, we'll be down. I'll hit you up.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm all about it.
Hell yeah. Oh, why don't we just finish on this one? Who will be the final entrant in the Face of the Revolution match for the Sonic Ring itself? I'm going to go with what I said earlier. I'm going to say Brian Cage. Just make it the biggest fucking ladder match of all
I
time.
just need it to be all big
Well,
men
Ricky
and
Starks
Ricky
is
Starks
in the
like,
match.
what the fuck?
I know, and that's why we need like Brian Cage or maybe Lance Archer or something. Somebody big.
You know what this
What-
is for Ricky Starks? This is like that time I signed up to run with bulls and I didn't think about it until like the moment of that I was like, oh, shit, what did I sign up for? These are live ass bulls.
Like,
each
what did I
weighing
do?
Each weighing 1,000 fucking pounds.
What the fuck did I just do?
This is Ricky Starks running with the bull moment. He's just like, fuck yeah, I'm doing this. And the moment of in the ring, his brain is going to be like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. You know what he's going to be thinking? So this must be what it's like to be Marco Stunt.
What? I know that this isn't who it's gonna be, I mean, I can't say I don't know.
Oh, now I'm interested. Go on.
What if the final entrant is Adam Shear? But
That's a big ass ladder match, y'all.
But Ricky Starks wins the match, and it's his stepping stone that he's needed to jump past the FTW title and move on to a new title.
Or
And
become
he's the one that takes the TNT title away from Sammy Guevara.
or become absolute two belts.
No.
I need this so bad.
Ricky Starks wins the TNT title, and the FTW title gets passed on to Hook.
Or Hook beats him for it.
I need this in my life so fucking bad. You don't
Can I
know.
just start writing? Can I just?
It would be
write?
Cool. It would be pretty cool. Stone
Hey,
Cold
Tony,
disappeared
Tyler
from WWF. He ended up on Nash Bridges.
It's true. It's true.
That's very true. My grandmother used to watch that show, and I came in one day. She was in the living room watching it, and I was like, "Is that Stone Cold? Fuck! This is what you're doing now."
Brucey,
He's obviously moved on to better things.
Brucey, real quick, you could be to AEW what Freddie Prinze was to WWE.
I freaking wish if I had a way to get a hold of TK, I'd let him know.
You would be better for AEW than Vince Russo was to WCW or TNA or anywhere.
I wish.
Vince Russo is the herpes of wrestling.
He really
This
is.
man will not fuck off, and he's just everywhere. He's just
He really
fucking
is.
everywhere.
He
And
really
you're like,
is.
why?
I have no clue. None.
I'm gonna find a way to email Tony Khan, and I'm just gonna keep emailing and emailing and emailing and emailing until the man.
Yeah, I'm
answers
sure
me.
you're the only one.
Just have to-
I know.
His
I know.
spam folder has like
God
more
damn it! It
junk.
won't be spam.
His spam folder
Me and
has
him are
more
boys.
junk in it than an entire fucking flea market. I swear to God.
We're gonna have to like write down your ideas, Brucey. You dictate them. I'll be the admin assistant typing everything out because spelling and shit, and then we'll compile a book together, and we'll get it into Tony's hands somehow.
Wow,
Yeah.
Brian's going back. Brucey to AEW would be
Yes.
better than Jim Herd in the early 90s WCW.
Hundo P.
Fact.
Hundo P, son.
Thank you.
Fact.
Well, with all of that being said and those kind words about my creative process in wrestling, which I greatly appreciate, I'm going to tell you where you can find us in the world of social media. You can find us in 2 places on Facebook with one name. That is Top Rope Wrestling Talk. You can go to our group, and that's where we have all the fun in the fucking world. We talk shit. We have fun. We do our threads. We do our forums once a year now.
Yeah, eventually.
It's been a minute, y'all.
We'll get it.
We got to get a grip on shit. No lie.
Yeah.
We do.
We've got a really good admin team. It's time to start spreading the work around. You can also find us at Top Rope Wrestling Talk on Facebook. That's our page. That's where we promote the show, where we post
business.
clips and stuff. It's a business.
It's business.
It's a business where we make no money, but we love to do it.
It's a business of love.
Yes. And then you can find us on Twitter at Top Rope WT. I almost fucked that all. How did I do that? At Top
You had
Rope
to wait for the
WT.
ticker, bro.
I know, right? I'm the only one with a friggin' script, and I don't even use it. Don't even use it. Look down there. Yes, down there.
I can't even.
Down there. And then you can also find us on the PWI award-winning Instagram for the worst handle ever. Ever.
It's
But
the
we're an
opposite
award-
of
we're-
Ortiz. The worst.
Yes. But PWI recognized us, and that means the world.
It really does.
And that handle is at top_rope_wrestling_talk. Yes, I said that correctly. At top_rope
You heard.
_wrestling_talk. There
He didn't
it is.
stutter till that second
times.
time. You heard.
2 times. 2 times. Hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
tell the world where they can listen to us.
You can listen to us on anchor.fm/TRWT. And from there, you can catch us wherever podcasts are distributed for free. So Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, all that jazz. You can listen to us everywhere. You can also find us on, I'm waiting for the ticker to give it to me. You can also find us on the Wrestling Index.com. So you can find us there, along with many other amazing podcasts that involve wrestling and really wonderful people. And if you want to see all these lovely little faces of ours, you can find us on the YouTubes. We are Top Rope Wrestling Talk, a Fox Den Joan.
TRWT, parentheses,
TRWT.
a Fox
TRWT.
Den John.
Parentheses. Thank you. I will remember that in like 2 weeks, and then it'll be changed again. So yeah, you can find us everywhere. Tell me, my friend.
Yes.
Where can I find some merch?
Have you checked your ass? No, I'm kidding.
Thank you.
I'm playing. I just felt like being a smart ass.
Fired.
I couldn't help myself. I was just out here. Just gunning for people. I don't even know why. I'm just like, fuck y'all.
Did you prefer
Okay.
her and I didn't even know it? Like, have you been getting tips from her or something? Like,
Maybe. Perhaps.
maybe.
You know, mom loves me too. So.
That's true.
But anyway, back to the point. Refocusing. You can find all of our mugs, masks, gaiters, onesies, hoodies, t-shirts, bath mats, shower curtains, beach towels, magnets, stickers, notebooks, and more at TRWT merch. merch.threadless.com. That's TRWT merch.threadless.com. You go on, it's going to show you our logos first. If you click on a logo, it's going to show you everything it's available on, which is pretty much everything. There's even a few logos that we put on leggings for ladies. We've got all kinds of shit. Brucey's getting a onesie. No lie. For the new baby, Brucey's getting a onesie. I'm going to design something for the baby. It's going to have all of us and some wild shit on it.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
So before we shut this shit down,
Yeah.
I got to read a quote from Jeff Hardy to you guys.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It says, "You want me to go to rehab for 28 days just to save my job? No. You know what's important to me? Family, my 2 daughters, my wife, they believe in me. And fuck WWE."
Wow.
There it is.
End
There it is.
quote.
Wow.
Wendy, on that note,
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Dom,
Everybody have a great weekend, and once again, happy birthday, Nature Boy, and congratulations, Brucey, on the 4th fucking Horseman.
well, maybe. We don't know boys are
Either
all-
way, it can be intergender horseman. Birds don't have girls. Have you seen boy?
Okay. Whole family. Me and my
The whole
sister.
family, it's all boys.
There's no girls in this family except for
The name,
my sister.
the last name will never die in the high class family. Don't worry about it.
Your sisters are just boys with innies. That's all.
Oh, so they're you.
Well,
Totally gets me.
alrighty then.
I miss
With
Kirby.
that being said, I just gotta say, deuces, bitches.
Yes, definitely. I've got a nice little fancy thing for the end here if I can get down to it. Where is it? Bye, guys.